Good day, everyone. I am Frederick Bahamonde, and today I will be presenting our study titled Household Stress Coping Mechanism and Barangay Mental Wellbeing Support System, a community-based baseline study in Rizal, Zamboanga del Norte. This research focuses on understanding how household experience stress, what it causes, how they cope, and how the barangay supports mental well-being. Mental health is a part of Sustainable Development Goal 3, which promotes good health and well-being for all. In rural communities in Rizal, households face serious challenges such as unstable income, health burdens, and limited access to support system. Although the Philippines has Republic Act 11036 or the Mental Act, there is still limited localized data at the barangay level. This study provides baseline data to support local government planning and improve mental well-being service. This study aims to answer the following questions. First, what is the profile of the respondents? Second, how often do households experience stress? Third, what are the primary stressors? Fourth, how satisfied are residents with barangay support and referral system? Fifth, what activities do residents recommended? And lastly, what situation commonly triggers stress? This study is guided by two frameworks. The first is the transactional model of stress and coping. This model explains that stress depends on how individuals interpret a situation and whether they believe have enough sources to cope. The second is the social determinants of mental health frameworks. This emphasizes that poverty and unstable livelihood, limited services, and structural inequalities strongly influence mental well-being. This means stress is not only psychological, it is also social and economic. This study used a descripted cross-sectional design. We surveyed 120 households in Rizal, Zamboanga del Norte using the Barangay Social Work Survey Toolkit, Module 8. The data were analyzed using frequency and percentage, while open-ended responses were grouped thematically. Most respondents were female at 60.8%, around 71.7% were married, and 45% were engaged in finishing. Importantly, 75% had seasonal or irregular income, showing financial instability in the community. Stress frequency in terms of stress frequency. 36.7% of often experiences, 46.7% sometimes experience stress. Only 16.6% rarely experience stress. Notably, 83.4% reported recurring stress, indicating that stress is common and ongoing. Primary stressors. The primary stressor identified was financial problem at 78.3%. Other stressors included health concerns and work-related issues. This shows that economic challenges are the main source of stress. Common stress triggers include financial shortage, illness, and school expenses. Again, we can see that stress is strongly connected to financial and daily survival concerns. Satisfaction and recommended activities in terms of barangay support. Around 39% reported high concern and 40.8% reported high referral availability. However, a significant portion still rated service as low or very low. Residents recommended supports activity, Zumba session, livelihood programs, and community bonding activities. This suggests that both wellness and economic programs are needed. Based on the findings, stress in the community is chronic and economically rooted. Financial instability is the central determinant. Although the barangay concerns exist, support system needed strengthening. Mental well-being must be integrated with livelihood support. Mental health in rural areas is structural, not only psychological. The study recommends first, integrate livelihood and mental health program. Second, institutionalize regular wellness and sport activities. Third, strengthen referral system. Fourth, assign a barangay mental health focal person. Fifth, provide school and health related emergency assistance. And finally, ally planning with sustainable development goals 1, 3, and 8. This study is supported by literature from the World Health Organization, Land and Colleges, Republic Act 11036, the Asian Development Bank, the World Bank, and the Department of Health, and NIDA NIDA 9. These sources strengthen the theoretical and policy foundation of this research. In conclusion, household stress in Rizal, Zamboanga del Norte is largely driven by financial instability and structural challenges. Addressing mental well-being requires integrated, community-based, and sustainable solutions. Thank you very much for your time and attention.